This is a straightforward question about forces. So the car is travelling to the right along a level road. It says, how can you tell that the car is accelerating? So you look at the forces, and first of all you should notice that they are unbalanced. Now the perfect answer for A is that there is a resultant force in the same direction the car is travelling. So resultant force in the same direction the car is travelling. It will let you get the mark if you say that the forces are unbalanced, but that's a better answer. Next question, state the relationship between these three things. So it wants an equation. So again, in words, acceleration equals change in velocity divided by time. I'm not going to write that out because my writing is huge. If you use symbols, the acceptable symbols are A equals V minus U over T, where A is acceleration, V is final velocity, U is initial velocity, and T is time taken. But I recommend writing it out in words to be safe. Part 2 is putting the numbers in. So wants you to calculate the acceleration of the car. So acceleration is final velocity, which is 24 minus 15 over 6, which gives you an answer of 1.5, and it's already given you the units there. Then describe how the horizontal forces on the car change. So if he applies the brakes, then the force that's going to increase is the friction. So that's the first mark. So by applying the brakes, the friction will increase. At the same time, he's probably going to take his foot off the accelerator, hopefully. So another mark that you could get is that the driving force decreases or the driving force disappears. A third mark that's available is for then saying your resultant force is in the opposite direction to the way the car is travelling, or the forces, or the resultant force is now in the opposite direction from the way that it was before. Those are the 3 marks that we would expect you to get, and you only need 2 of them. A fourth mark that you could get if you were feeling particularly clever is that as the speed increases, the air resistance also as the speed decreases, the air resistance also decreases. But that's an extra mark that you don't really need.